Hello guys, I am here to share with you my Paradise Galleries dolls. I'm just taking certain brands, like I say brands, certain types. I've already done my Ashton Drake, so if you hadn't seen that video, go back to the video about my Ashton Drake dolls. So this here is my Paradise Galleries dolls. I want to share them with you. And we're going to start off with Elf. This here is Elf. Isn't he so cute? He don't have on his elf suit. I didn't mean to, but I should have pulled the thing open so you could see. He is the elf. He is I think that's 150. I can't tell about that number. It looks like a 150. But he is Paradise Galleries and he is the elf. Well, during the year, which I have just recently purchased him within the past month, and I bought him from an individual. I didn't buy him straight from the company. And so when it's not Christmas time, he's just going to be a regular boy. And I named him Buddy because of the elf. Buddy the elf on the movie Elf. So I named him Buddy. But he's so cute dressed as a regular little boy. Yes, he is. This here is... I'm going to try to pull it out. Which she pretty much looks like the picture. I haven't changed her clothes, but this is K-Pop. She comes with a little rabbit. I still have her dressed in her regular clothes that she came in because it's such a pretty little dress. I wasn't ready to change her out of it yet. But I named her Tori. I'm having to think, these are new dolls with new names, and I kind of get them mixed up because these are Asian and Hispanic type dolls, and so I tried to pick names that would go with the nationality they are or supposed to be. And so it's not names I'm familiar with, so I get mixed up because they're new. They're fairly new. They're, like I said, Elf, I've bought him in the past month, might be a little over a month, but then all the others I've bought since him. So it's all new names. I'm trying to get them straight. But this one is Tori. That's what I named her. That's K-Pop. This sweet baby is Queen Bee, and she is dressed like that in her little Queen Bee suit. So pretty, but I wanted to put a dress on her. She comes with her little bee toy, and there she is, and I named her Kenya. I looked up on the internet, guys, names that went with these different nationalities. So she is Kenya. And then here is Children's Day is her name. And she comes with this little purple dog. And she's so pretty. I love her hair. I named her Makaya. Not Michaela. It doesn't have an L in it. It's Makaya. So that's what I named her. And she still has on her original clothes. I did change, I told you, I changed Kenya out of her little bee suit because I put this pretty new dress on her that I've just recently purchased. But again, Makaya's dress is so cute. I just kept her in it. It has little dogs and birds and hearts and bunnies, and It says smile. It has flowers and suns all over it. It's so pretty. So I just left that on her for right now. We'll change her later after I get tired of seeing her in that. Then we have, sorry guys, I know I'm probably making you dizzy, Wishes and Dreams. And she is Paradise Galleries, but she's a sleeping baby. She's the only sleeping baby from Paradise Galleries that I have. And her name is Wishes and Dreams. And she comes in the little sleeper, a little hat, and she has a little, looks like a rat, lovey toy. And if you can tell, Macy, my dog, has already gotten a hold of it. I can't leave anything in her reach because she thinks it's hers and she will chew it up. She comes with a pacifier, and look at her pacifier. Macy got a hold of it. But again, excuse me, sorry, excuse me for coughing. But it's my allergies, guys. That's all it is. I'm not sick. It's just my allergies. But I wanted to put her in a pretty little dress, and this is a dress I've had for a while. I bought it secondhand. But I hardly ever put it on one of my babies. Everyone I've put it on, it hasn't really fit right. It didn't look right. But it fits her marvelously. Let me move her little lovey. And I know she's laying down, but it just fits her so good. Her legs is kind of drawn up, so it looks kind of long, but it just really fits her good. It is sleeveless, so I put a little t-shirt under it to cover the cloth part of her arms because she has 3/4 arms. But the little hat fits her so good. I mean, it's still a little big, but on the other babies that I've tried it on, it just looked terrible on them. It was just too floppy big. But it just fits her so good. It does have the little straps that comes around that has Velcro on it. And you can Velcro it like that on her. But she's so pretty, guys. I'm going to remove her pacifier so you can see her pretty little puckered lips. She's just gorgeous. Her's just a gorgeous little baby. Now, I am going to tell you, like I did with the Ashton Drakes, I'm going to tell you some about what I do with these dolls. Someone on a Facebook group asked the question, do you actually role play with your dolls, or do you keep them more for just display? And I answered both. But actually, none of my dolls, except for the ones in the curio cabinet, just sits there and never is touched. I, at some point, cuddle every one of my dolls. And a whole lot of time don't go by before I cuddle them. But when I say role play, I'm talking about like I'm playing like it's a baby. I have the Babysit Me app, and I'll turn that on, and I'll take one of my dolls, and I will role play like it's a real baby. I will go by the app and do what it says do. But these dolls here, 4 of them, these 4 that's in the frame now, are my display dolls. What I mean by that is I don't role play with them. Matter of fact, Buddy has been in the baby bed, but he looks so good in that suit. I think I'm going to set him out here with the other ones. But the 3 girls has been sitting, I'm going to turn around, try not to make you dizzy, on top of my fireplace heater up there with one of my reborns. I display them up here during the day all the time. I don't know why I said during the day, but I display them up there. And then what I do with these dolls is when I'm sitting at my computer, I sit here in my recliner chair, and my computer is on a roll cart, and I pull it around here, and I sit there at night doing things on my computer. So right here, of course, all this stuff, I move all this stuff on the edge of my computer right here. But I open my computer naturally to do things on it. I move that stuff from here, and I'll take one of those dolls and set it right there. The ones that will set up properly, which I have put something behind excuse me, guys. Micaiah, because she doesn't, is it Micaiah? No. It's Tori. Tori doesn't set up real good by herself. The way her legs and all is made, it kind of pushes her back, so she has to have something to keep her from falling back. So I'll put like a lotion bottle or something, you know, big tall bottle that's heavy that will hold her up behind her. And then the others, they just sit there. Of course, I haven't tried Buddy yet, but these two, they sit up by themselves without falling back. But what I'll do is I'll take one of them and I'll set it there on my computer and let it sit there while I'm doing whatever on my computer, just so I can enjoy the beauty of the doll. And then, like I said, I'll walk by sometimes and just pick it up and just cuddle it and hug it and tell them I love them, and whichever one I'm hugging on, and because I do, I love my dolls. And but as far as playing like they're real, I don't do that with these. Now, I haven't yet, because I have not long had, I didn't tell you her name, did I? Her name is Lena. I haven't had her very long, so I really haven't had a chance yet to do role play with her, but I will be doing role play with her. See, these dolls are more like toddler-sized dolls. They're not like infant babies. And Lena, she's more of an infant baby type, like maybe 3 months or so. And so that's the kind I like to role play with. I like to role play with little babies, like you're just sitting and hugging them, and I play like I'm feeding them with a bottle, and when the app says that they need their diaper changed, I'll change her diaper or change her clothes or whatever, just because I like to change her and cuddle her and stuff like that. So I'm going to do role play with her. But these here are just my snuggly dolls, my looking at and getting enjoyment of how beautiful they are. So I just thought I would share that with you. So I have 5 Paradise Gallery dolls and 1 on the way, and I am so excited. I have ordered pumpkin spice. So if you know anything about Paradise Galleries and you ever get on their website, you can look up pumpkin spice and see what she looks like, which she should be here within the next week. So when she comes in, I will be sharing her with you also. She will be another snuggly display huggable doll that I'll just get enjoyment out of looking at her, because she's toddler size, and or toddler age, not toddler size. They're kind of small, especially Micaiah. She's only 16 inches, but they made her to look like a toddler. So anyway, they're just my snuggly, huggly, beautiful look-at dolls. But Lena I will be role playing with Lena, so you may be seeing some role play with her. And I will share with you Pumpkin Spice when she comes in, and I've got to come up with a name for a name. Now the dolls that comes with a name already, which I don't remember if any of Paradise Gallery's dolls actually have a name, like a person's name. They're more like the K-pop and the Queen Bee and things like that. So they may be some that you could keep their regular name. But if it's a name that I can keep their name and I don't already have a doll that name, then that's what I do. Like Lily Rose from the Ashton Drake, her name is Lily Rose. I kept it at that. And Jessica up here from the Ashton Drake, I showed you that on the Ashton Drake video. I kept her name as Jessica. So, but these here don't come with that type of name, so I've got to come up with a name for Pumpkin Spice, and I'll be sharing her with you. And I'm sure this won't be the last doll I buy. I've become addicted, seriously, and I need to slow down, seriously. and I've tried seriously, and I have failed seriously. So anyway, I wanted to share my Paradise Galleries dolls with you. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I still have my reborns to share, and then another brand, but we'll get with that when that time comes. But yeah, I wanted to share my babies with you. My next doll share, as far as like this, might not be my next video, but my next share like this will be my reborns. All right, and then when I get through showing each brand or each type, however you want to say it, doll, when I get through showing each type, then I will tell you how many dolls I have all together. All right, guys, I will talk with you all later. Have a great day. Bye.